Alright, I'm getting a little tired, so this is going to be the final recipe of the night. This is for the people at spaceshipsandlaserbeams.com, and this recipe is called Shepherd's Pie. Simple and delicious. Your family will love this shepherd's pie. It's a baked dish complete with layers of flavored ground beef, vegetables, and home-style mashed potatoes. Yeah, it's comforted on a plate, so it's really that good. But how good is it? Well, we're about to find out. Here we go. But for the prep time, it's 30 minutes. Cook time is an hour. It takes an hour and 30 minutes. But this one will serve 10, and there's a possibility that there might be leftovers, which isn't necessarily terrible. So it's all right. It's really good. So for the mashed potato topping, you need 2 pounds of potatoes peeled and cut into big chunks. Either use Yukon Gold or russet potatoes; those will work just fine. 4 tablespoons of butter. That's of course half a stick of it. A quarter cup of sour cream, a quarter cup to a half cup of milk. Whole milk would probably be your best bet. Salt and pepper just to taste. And for the filling, here's what you need. You need a pound of ground beef. That would be 80% lean, 85% lean, 90% lean. The choice is up to you. Small onion diced, 2 cloves of garlic minced either from the bulb or from the jar. I prefer it from the jar probably because it keeps in your fridge longer. 2 cups of frozen peas, carrots, and corn medley, or mixed vegetables as we'd like to call it. 2 tablespoons of flour, half a cup of beef broth, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of rosemary. I think fresh rosemary would be perfect for it. Or you can use dried, and half teaspoon of thyme. Of course, fresh is always better. And lastly, 1 bay leaf. Bay leaf can be very strong, so just use one and you're good, and that's fine. So you preheat the oven to 350 degrees, boil the potatoes in water to cover until fork tender, and then drain the water. Then add the butter, sour cream, milk, salt, and pepper to taste, and mash the potatoes with a hand masher or a mixer until you reach your favorite mashed potato consistency and set it aside. In a large skillet, brown the ground beef along with the onions and garlic, draining the excess grease off. To the same skillet, add 2 cups of the frozen vegetables, cooking for about 5 to 7 minutes, stirring occasionally. Sprinkle the flour over the meat and veggies and stir to mix. Then you add the tomato paste and stir to mix it in. Add the beef broth, Worcestershire sauce, rosemary, thyme, and bay leaf. Bring to a simmer, then reduce the heat to low. Cook uncovered for 10 minutes, adding additional broth if necessary to prevent the meat from drying out. That's very important. Beef broth being added to the meat to keep it from being dried out, it's always crucial. Remove from the heat, spread the meat mixture in an even layer in a 9x13 dish that has been sprayed with non-stick spray. Make sure to remove the bay leaf before you add the mixture to the 9x13 dish. Top the meat with the mashed potatoes, making an even layer of potatoes. You can get all fancy and pipe the potatoes onto the meat, or you can use a spoon and spread the potatoes evenly, then use a fork to make designs and ridges in the potatoes. The little ridges will brown nicely. Place the dish in the oven and bake for 30 minutes until brown and bubbly. You can place it under the broil for a few minutes to brown the potatoes more if you like. But rest assured that after it's all said and done, you got a tasty, comforting shepherd's pie meal the whole family's gonna love. And that's it for this recipe. I'm probably gonna get one more recipe out of this, so you guys stay tuned for that one.